So one thing that I love about the Super Bowl week, it's not really to interview the players on the team. I've done that before. Being a beat writer for the teams in the Super Bowl is rough because what do you ask about? The questions aren't really about the upcoming opponent or the upcoming game. You're kind of asking questions like they already won the Super Bowl. Hey, man, how'd you get so awesome? It's not fun. And there's a huge crowd around every player. They're not real press conferences. Radio Row is fun. All those radio people, TV people in there talking at the same time, streaming at the same time, broadcasting at the same time. Kind of cool just to walk around and if I were there 10 years ago, no one would know me or want me on their shows. But this year, I got a lot of people grabbing me like, hey, Grant, watch you. Hey, Grant, you want to? So that was cool, like a bunch of little ego boosts. But the most interesting thing is the players who show up for the same reason. Guys who, football players usually don't like being interviewed, but there are a bunch of football players at Radio Row who wanted to be on Pat McAfee, who wanted to be on Kay Adams. Like, it's a time for football players who normally pretend like they're all about ball and don't want to be in the public eye to be in the public eye. So it was kind of funny to just see who showed up and see who wanted to talk and who didn't. Like, I saw Fred Warner. I love Fred Warner. He's such a down-to-earth guy. And whenever Fred Warner sees me, he'll never pretend he didn't. Like, sometimes you see someone look away because he's like, Mr. Grant came over, dapped me up, gave me a hug. Always appreciate that from Fred. Saw Christian McCaffrey there. We didn't acknowledge each other, although we're still best friends. But he was interviewing everyone or getting interviewed by everyone. Here was the most interesting. Marcus Allen, Doug Flutie, Kurt Warner, Greg Cosell. You walk, it's like, oh. I ran into my high school childhood friend Tyson Ross, who was a pitcher for the Padres and the A's and a great player. He was there. But I saw Marcus Peters. And this was funny because I work out at Orange Theory in Oakland, and the trainer went to McClymonds, and I was like, yo, do you know Marcus Peters? And he's like, well, I'm a little older than Marcus, but I did know his brother. And I was like, is Marcus cool? He seems cool. He's like, nah, Marcus isn't cool. He's with the shits. He's like, man, he's been talking crap since he was 8 years old. So I thought that was funny. Then I happened to run into Marcus Peters at the Radio Row, and I didn't really think it through. I was like, oh, Marcus. And I kind of ran up on him, and I guess he seems like he doesn't like anyone. He walked away, and I was like, no. My trainer is this dude from McClymonds named Elliot. He says he knows you. Do you know him? Forgot his last name. And without stopping or acknowledging me, he goes, I don't know, probably, and then keeps going. Shout out to Marcus Peters. Why do you go to Radio Row if you don't want? That's what was so funny. Guys like Marcus Peters, who their whole thing was like, I don't want to talk to the media. I don't want to talk to the media. It's like, okay, but then why are you at Radio Row? I don't understand that. Can't have it both ways. All right, I'm going to tell you my story from my breakfast balls golf tournament, and then I'm going to invite Brandon and Maj on the show. We're waiting for Maj, who's probably sleeping still. He's setting up. All right, I'm going to tell you my story about the breakfast ball tournament, and then we'll get back to football talk.